Understanding bedroom requests. Why your husband wants you to try new things. Written and copyright by A. Castor. Chapter 10, Case Studies and Personal Stories. Introduction. Real-life examples and personal stories provide valuable insights into the complexities and nuances of navigating bedroom requests in intimate relationships. They offer practical lessons and relatable experiences that can help couples understand and address their own challenges. This chapter presents case studies and personal stories from various couples, highlighting their journeys, the lessons they learned, and practical advice from relationship experts. By exploring these real-life scenarios, readers can gain a deeper understanding of how to effectively communicate, negotiate, and grow together in their sexual relationships. Real-life examples of couples navigating bedroom requests. 1. Case study. Sarah and James. The situation. Sarah and James have been married for 5 years. James recently expressed a desire to try role-playing in their sexual activities, which made Sarah uncomfortable. Navigating the request. Sarah and James had an open and honest conversation about James's request. Sarah explained her discomfort, and James listened empathetically. They agreed to start with simple scenarios that Sarah felt more comfortable with. Outcome. By starting with less intimidating role-playing scenarios, Sarah gradually became more comfortable. Their willingness to communicate openly and compromise strengthened their trust and intimacy. 2. Case study. Emily and Alex. The situation. Emily wanted to introduce sex toys into their bedroom activities, but Alex was hesitant and felt insecure about the idea. Navigating the request. Emily and Alex discussed their feelings and concerns openly. Emily reassured Alex that her interest in sex toys was about enhancing their shared pleasure, not replacing or undermining Alex's role. Outcome. Alex agreed to try using a sex toy together. They started with something simple, and Alex's willingness to be open-minded improved their sexual satisfaction and connection. 3. Case study. Maria and David. The situation. David wanted to explore BDSM, but Maria was unfamiliar and apprehensive about it. Navigating the request. They both researched BDSM together, attended workshops, and discussed their boundaries and safe words. Outcome. By educating themselves and communicating clearly, Maria and David found a way to incorporate elements of BDSM that were comfortable and enjoyable for both. Their mutual respect and understanding deepened their bond. Lessons learned from various experiences. 1. Communication is key. Open and honest communication is essential for understanding and addressing each other's desires and boundaries. Listening empathetically and expressing feelings clearly can prevent misunderstandings and build trust. 2. Compromise and flexibility. Being willing to compromise and show flexibility is crucial. Both partners need to feel heard and respected, and finding middle ground can lead to mutually satisfying outcomes. 3. Education and exploration. Educating oneself about new sexual activities and exploring them together can reduce fear and apprehension. Shared learning experiences can enhance intimacy and trust. 4. Patience and gradual progress. Taking things slowly and gradually can help both partners become comfortable with new activities. Patience and understanding are vital for creating a safe and supportive environment. Practical advice from relationship experts. 1. Dr. Laura Berman. Advice. Couples should prioritize open communication and mutual consent. Discussing fantasies and desires openly can help partners understand each other's needs and find common ground. 2. Dr. John Gottman. Advice. Maintaining a positive perspective and expressing appreciation for each other can strengthen emotional connection and make navigating bedroom requests easier. Focus on building a foundation of trust and respect. 3. Esther Pearl. Advice. Exploration and novelty are essential for sustaining desire in long-term relationships. Encourage each other's curiosity and be open to trying new things together while respecting boundaries. Conclusion. Case studies and personal stories provide invaluable insights into the real-life challenges and successes couples face when navigating bedroom requests. The lessons learned from these experiences emphasize the importance of communication, compromise, education, and patience. Practical advice from relationship experts further guides couples on how to enhance their sexual relationships and maintain a fulfilling and dynamic connection. By learning from others and applying these strategies, couples can navigate their own intimate journeys with greater confidence and understanding. More real-life examples of couples navigating bedroom requests. These case studies highlight the importance of open communication, mutual respect, and careful preparation when exploring new and potentially sensitive sexual activities. Each scenario demonstrates how couples can navigate new requests by addressing concerns, making adjustments, and supporting each other to enhance their intimacy and connection. Case study: Claire and Michael. The situation: Claire and Michael have been married for 6 years. Michael recently expressed a desire to perform cunnilingus more frequently, but Claire felt uncomfortable due to self-consciousness and concerns about hygiene. Navigating the request. Claire and Michael had an open conversation about Michael's desire to perform cunnilingus. Michael explained how it could enhance their intimacy and provide pleasure for Claire. Claire shared her concerns about feeling self-conscious and hygienic issues. They agreed to focus on maintaining good hygiene and creating a comfortable environment, and Claire was reassured by Michael's supportive and loving approach. Outcome: by addressing hygiene concerns and creating a comfortable environment, Claire felt more at ease with cunnilingus. Michael's reassurance and respect for Claire's feelings strengthened their intimacy and trust. The experience added a new level of pleasure and connection to their relationship, enhancing their overall satisfaction. Case study: Emily and John. The situation: Emily and John have been together for 7 years. John suggested trying analingus to explore new forms of pleasure. Emily was hesitant due to concerns about hygiene and discomfort. Navigating the request. Emily and John discussed John's interest in analingus. John explained his curiosity and how it could be a new form of intimacy. Emily shared her concerns about hygiene and discomfort. They agreed to prioritize cleanliness and to proceed slowly, ensuring Emily felt comfortable and in control. Outcome: by prioritizing cleanliness and proceeding slowly, Emily and John were able to explore analingus in a way that felt safe and comfortable. Emily's initial hesitations were alleviated by John's patience and respect for her boundaries. Their willingness to communicate openly and try new things enhanced their intimacy and trust, bringing a new dimension of pleasure to their relationship. Case study: Sarah and Tom. The situation: Sarah and Tom have been married for 8 years. Tom expressed a desire to try rimming to add variety to their sexual activities. Sarah felt uneasy about the idea due to concerns about hygiene and potential embarrassment. Navigating the request. Sarah and Tom had a candid discussion about rimming. Tom explained his interest and the potential for new sensations and pleasure. Sarah shared her concerns about hygiene and embarrassment. They agreed to take extra steps to ensure cleanliness and to start with light, non-intimidating touches. Outcome: by ensuring cleanliness and starting with light touches, Sarah and Tom were able to explore rimming in a comfortable and consensual manner. Sarah's concerns were addressed through their careful approach and open communication. The experience added excitement and novelty to their sexual relationship, strengthening their connection and satisfaction. Case study: Megan and Chris. The situation: Megan and Chris have been together for 6 years. Chris suggested incorporating more oral sex, specifically focusing on cunnilingus, into their routine. Megan felt uncertain about the idea due to past negative experiences and self-consciousness. Navigating the request. Megan and Chris discussed Chris's suggestion to incorporate more cunnilingus. Chris explained how it could enhance their intimacy and provide pleasure for Megan. Megan shared her past negative experiences and feelings of self-consciousness. They agreed to communicate openly about what felt good and to create a relaxed and loving environment. Outcome: by communicating openly and creating a relaxed environment, Megan and Chris were able to enjoy cunnilingus more frequently and comfortably. Megan's concerns were alleviated by Chris's understanding and patience. The experience deepened their intimacy and trust, bringing greater satisfaction and connection to their relationship. Case study: Laura and Dan. The situation. Laura and Dan have been married for 9 years. Dan suggested trying mutual rimming to explore new forms of pleasure and intimacy. Laura was apprehensive about the idea due to concerns about hygiene and vulnerability. Navigating the request. Laura and Dan discussed the idea of mutual rimming. Dan explained his interest in exploring new forms of intimacy and pleasure. Laura shared her concerns about hygiene and feeling vulnerable. They agreed to prioritize hygiene, use safe words, and take things slowly to ensure mutual comfort and consent. Outcome. By prioritizing hygiene and taking a slow, consensual approach, Laura and Dan were able to explore mutual rimming comfortably. Laura's concerns about vulnerability were addressed through Dan's reassurance and respect for her boundaries. The experience added a new dimension to their sexual intimacy, enhancing their trust and connection. Case study: Hannah and Ryan. The situation. Hannah and Ryan have been married for 5 years. Ryan recently suggested trying the balancing act position, where the woman lies on her back with her hips raised and legs resting on the man's shoulders while he stands. Hannah felt nervous about the balance and physical demands of the position. Navigating the request. Hannah and Ryan had a thorough discussion about the balancing act position. Ryan explained his interest in the deep penetration and unique angle it could provide. Hannah shared her concerns about maintaining balance and the physical effort required. They agreed to use a sturdy surface and additional cushions for support and to proceed slowly. Outcome. By using a sturdy surface and additional cushions for support, Hannah and Ryan were able to enjoy the balancing act position. Hannah's concerns about balance and physical effort were addressed through their careful approach and adjustments. The experience added a new level of excitement to their sexual relationship, enhancing their intimacy and connection. Case study: Emily and Andrew. The situation. Emily and Andrew have been together for 7 years. Andrew suggested they try the spider position, where both partners sit facing each other with their legs intertwined for a unique and intimate angle. Emily felt unsure about the position due to concerns about flexibility and coordination. Navigating the request. Emily and Andrew discussed the spider position and its potential benefits for intimacy and connection. Andrew explained his interest in the face-to-face interaction and unique sensations it could provide. Emily shared her concerns about flexibility and coordination. They agreed to practice yoga together to improve flexibility and to take it slow while trying the position. Outcome. By practicing yoga and taking a gradual approach, Emily and Andrew were able to enjoy the spider position. Emily's concerns about flexibility and coordination were alleviated through their preparation and patience. The new position brought them closer emotionally and physically, enhancing their intimacy and satisfaction. Case study: Olivia and Sam. The situation. Olivia and Sam have been married for 8 years. Sam wanted to try the G-Whiz position, where the woman lies on her back with her hips elevated and legs spread while the man kneels in front of her for targeted G-spot stimulation. Olivia was concerned about maintaining the elevated position comfortably. Navigating the request. Olivia and Sam had an open conversation about the G-Whiz position. Sam explained his interest in the targeted stimulation and potential for enhanced pleasure. Olivia shared her concerns about comfort and maintaining the position. They agreed to use a wedge pillow to elevate Olivia's hips and to proceed slowly. Outcome. By using a wedge pillow for support and taking things slowly, Olivia and Sam were able to enjoy the G-Whiz position. Olivia's concerns about comfort were addressed through their thoughtful approach. The experience provided enhanced pleasure and added excitement to their intimate moments, strengthening their connection and satisfaction. Case study: Rachel and David. The situation. Rachel and David have been together for 6 years. David suggested trying the butter churner position, where the woman lies on her back with her legs raised and folded over her shoulders while the man kneels and thrusts downward. Rachel felt apprehensive about the position due to concerns about flexibility and comfort. Navigating the request. Rachel and David discussed the butter churner position and its potential benefits for deep penetration and intense sensations. David explained his curiosity, while Rachel shared her concerns about flexibility and comfort. They agreed to incorporate stretching exercises into their routine and to use cushions for support. Outcome: by incorporating stretching exercises and using cushions for support, Rachel and David were able to enjoy the butter churner position. Rachel's concerns were alleviated through their careful approach and preparation. The new position added intensity and excitement to their sexual relationship, enhancing their intimacy and connection. Case study: Laura and Mike. The situation: Laura and Mike have been married for 9 years. Mike suggested they try the wheelbarrow position, where the woman supports herself on her hands, while the man holds her legs and penetrates from behind. Laura felt uneasy about the position due to concerns about coordination and physical strain. Navigating the request: Laura and Mike discussed the wheelbarrow position and its potential for deep penetration and unique sensations. Mike explained his interest, while Laura shared her concerns about coordination and physical strain. They agreed to start with shorter durations and to use a supportive surface for Laura's hands. Outcome: by starting with shorter durations and using a supportive surface, Laura and Mike were able to enjoy the wheelbarrow position. Laura's concerns about coordination and physical strain were addressed through their thoughtful approach. The new position provided excitement and variety, strengthening their sexual intimacy and connection. Case study: Natalie and Jake. The situation: Natalie and Jake have been married for 6 years. Jake recently suggested trying the Catherine wheel position, where both partners lie on their sides with the woman's leg draped over the man's body for deep and angled penetration. Natalie felt hesitant about the position due to concerns about flexibility and maintaining balance. Navigating the request: Natalie and Jake had an open conversation about the Catherine wheel position. Jake explained his desire to try it for the unique angle and deep penetration. Natalie expressed her concerns about flexibility and balance. They agreed to incorporate stretching exercises into their routine and use pillows for additional support. Outcome: by incorporating stretching exercises and using pillows for support, Natalie and Jake were able to enjoy the Catherine wheel position. Natalie's initial concerns were alleviated through their preparation and careful approach. The experience added a new level of excitement and intimacy to their relationship, enhancing their connection and satisfaction. Case study: Laura and Peter. The situation: Laura and Peter have been together for 7 years. Peter suggested they try the cowgirl's helper position, where the woman straddles the man while he sits in a chair, providing a different angle and more control for the woman. Laura was apprehensive about the position due to concerns about comfort and the chair's stability. Navigating the request: Laura and Peter discussed the cowgirl's helper position and its potential for providing a new angle and more control. Peter explained his interest in the position, while Laura shared her concerns about comfort and stability. They agreed to use a sturdy chair with cushions for added comfort. Outcome: by using a sturdy chair and cushions for support, Laura and Peter were able to enjoy the cowgirl's helper position comfortably. Laura's concerns about stability and comfort were addressed through their thoughtful preparations. The experience added variety and excitement to their intimate moments, strengthening their bond and satisfaction. Case study: Megan and Alex. The situation: Megan and Alex have been in a relationship for 8 years. Alex wanted to try the pretzel dip position, where the woman lies on her side and the man kneels between her legs, providing deep penetration from a unique angle. Megan felt uneasy about the position due to concerns about the angle and maintaining comfort. Navigating the request: Megan and Alex had a detailed discussion about the pretzel dip position. Alex explained his curiosity and the potential for new sensations. Megan expressed her concerns about the angle and comfort. They agreed to use pillows to support Megan's body and to proceed slowly to ensure comfort. Outcome: by using pillows for support and proceeding slowly, Megan and Alex were able to enjoy the pretzel dip position. Megan's initial concerns were alleviated through their careful approach and adjustments. The new position added excitement and variety to their sexual relationship, enhancing their intimacy and connection. Case study: Jessica and Adam. The situation: Jessica and Adam have been married for 10 years. Adam suggested trying the anvil position, where the woman lies on her back with her legs raised and resting on the man's shoulders for deep penetration. Jessica was concerned about the intensity and potential strain on her legs. Navigating the request. Jessica and Adam discussed the anvil position and its potential for deep penetration and intense sensations. Adam explained his interest in the position, while Jessica shared her concerns about the intensity and strain. They agreed to use cushions to support Jessica's back and take breaks as needed. Outcome. By using cushions for support and taking breaks, Jessica and Adam were able to enjoy the anvil position. Jessica's concerns about intensity and strain were addressed through their thoughtful approach. The experience added a new level of excitement and intimacy to their relationship, enhancing their satisfaction and connection. Case study, Emma and Luke. The situation. Emma and Luke have been together for 6 years. Luke wanted to try the leapfrog position, where the woman gets on her hands and knees and lowers her chest to the bed, while the man kneels behind her for deep penetration. Emma felt apprehensive about the position due to concerns about balance and comfort. Navigating the request. Emma and Luke discussed the leapfrog position and its potential for deep penetration and intense sensations. Luke explained his curiosity, while Emma shared her concerns about balance and comfort. They agreed to use pillows to support Emma's chest and proceed slowly to ensure comfort. Outcome. By using pillows for support and proceeding slowly, Emma and Luke were able to enjoy the leapfrog position. Emma's concerns about balance and comfort were addressed through their careful approach and adjustments. The new position added excitement and variety to their sexual relationship, enhancing their intimacy and connection. Case study, Megan and David. The situation. Megan and David have been together for 6 years. David recently suggested trying the butterfly position, where the woman lies on the edge of the bed with her legs elevated and the man stands or kneels for deeper penetration. Megan felt uneasy about this position due to concerns about comfort and vulnerability. Navigating the request. Megan and David had an open conversation about the butterfly position. David explained his interest and the potential for deeper penetration and enhanced pleasure. Megan shared her concerns about comfort and feeling exposed. They agreed to use pillows for support and to ensure Megan felt secure and comfortable. Outcome. By using pillows for additional support and taking things slowly, Megan and David were able to enjoy the butterfly position. Megan's concerns were addressed through their careful approach, and the experience added a new level of excitement and pleasure to their relationship. Their open communication and willingness to try new things strengthened their intimacy and connection. Case study, Anna and Ben. The situation. Anna and Ben have been married for 7 years. Ben expressed a desire to try the T-position, where the woman lies on her back with her legs spread, and the man lies perpendicular to her body for a different angle of penetration. Anna felt unsure about the position due to its unusual angle and potential discomfort. Navigating the request. Anna and Ben discussed the T-position and its potential benefits for different angles and sensations. Ben explained his curiosity and desire to experiment. Anna shared her concerns about the angle and potential discomfort. They agreed to try the position with plenty of lubrication and to adjust as needed for comfort. Outcome. By using lubrication and making adjustments for comfort, Anna and Ben found that the T-position provided a unique and pleasurable experience. Anna's initial concerns were alleviated through their careful and considerate approach. Their willingness to explore new positions together enhanced their sexual satisfaction and deepened their connection. Case study, Lisa and John. The situation. Lisa and John have been in a relationship for 5 years. John suggested trying the kneeling thrust, where the woman kneels on the edge of the bed with the man standing or kneeling behind her for a powerful and deep penetration. Lisa was apprehensive about the position due to concerns about control and balance. Navigating the request. Lisa and John had a detailed discussion about the kneeling thrust position. John shared his interest and how it could provide intense sensations. Lisa expressed her concerns about control and balance. They agreed to practice the position slowly and use a firm surface for stability. Outcome. By taking a gradual approach and ensuring stability, Lisa and John were able to enjoy the kneeling thrust position. Lisa's concerns were addressed through their careful and patient practice. The experience brought a new level of intensity and excitement to their intimate moments, strengthening their bond and sexual satisfaction. Case study: Rachel and Tom. The situation: Rachel and Tom have been married for 10 years. Tom suggested they try the crisscross position, where both partners lie on their sides in a crisscross manner for deep and intimate penetration. Rachel felt uncertain about the position due to its complexity and the need for coordination. Navigating the request. Rachel and Tom discussed the crisscross position and its potential for deep and intimate penetration. Tom explained his desire to try something different and intimate. Rachel shared her concerns about the complexity and coordination required. They agreed to practice the position slowly, focusing on communication and adjustments. Outcome: by focusing on communication and making adjustments as needed, Rachel and Tom were able to enjoy the crisscross position. Rachel's concerns were mitigated through their patient and coordinated efforts. The experience added a new level of intimacy and connection to their sexual relationship, enhancing their satisfaction and trust. Case study: Emily and Chris. The situation: Emily and Chris have been together for 6 years. Chris wanted to try the corkscrew position, where the woman lies on her side with one leg raised and the man kneels beside her for angled penetration. Emily was concerned about finding a comfortable position and maintaining balance. Navigating the request. Emily and Chris discussed the corkscrew position and its potential benefits for different angles and sensations. Chris explained his interest in the unique position. Emily shared her concerns about comfort and balance. They agreed to use pillows for support and to take breaks if needed to ensure comfort. Outcome: by using pillows for support and taking breaks as needed, Emily and Chris were able to enjoy the corkscrew position. Emily's concerns were addressed through their thoughtful and considerate approach. The experience provided new sensations and enhanced their sexual intimacy, bringing excitement and novelty to their relationship. Case study: Julia and Mark. The situation: Julia and Mark have been married for 7 years. Mark recently expressed a desire to try less common sexual positions to add variety and excitement to their intimate moments. Julia felt apprehensive about these new positions, fearing discomfort and unfamiliarity. Navigating the request. Julia and Mark had an open discussion about Mark's interest in trying the standing split position, where one partner stands while the other partner lifts one leg to allow deeper penetration. Mark explained how it could enhance their sexual experience. Julia expressed her concerns about balance and physical strain. They agreed to practice the position slowly and use furniture for support. Outcome: by using furniture for support and taking it slow, Julia and Mark found that the standing split position added a new level of excitement and intimacy. Julia's initial concerns were addressed by Mark's patience and understanding. Their willingness to communicate and experiment together strengthened their trust and satisfaction. Case study: Laura and Tom. The situation: Laura and Tom have been together for 6 years. Tom suggested trying the reverse cowgirl position, where the woman faces away from the man while on top, to spice up their sexual routine. Laura felt uncertain about the position due to concerns about control and comfort. Navigating the request. Laura and Tom discussed the reverse cowgirl position and how it could provide a different perspective and sensation. Tom shared his enthusiasm, while Laura expressed her need for control and comfort. They agreed to start with a slower pace and use pillows to support Laura's back. Outcome: by starting slowly and using pillows for support, Laura and Tom were able to enjoy the reverse cowgirl position comfortably. Laura's concerns were eased by Tom's attentiveness and the adjustments they made. Their willingness to explore new positions together enhanced their intimacy and brought a fresh dynamic to their sexual relationship. Case study: Emma and Jason. The situation: Emma and Jason have been married for 8 years. Jason wanted to try the lotus position, where both partners sit facing each other with legs intertwined, to create a more intimate connection. Emma felt unsure about the position due to concerns about flexibility and maintaining balance. Navigating the request. Emma and Jason discussed the lotus position and its potential for creating a deeper emotional and physical connection. Jason explained his desire for the closeness it could bring, while Emma shared her concerns about flexibility and balance. They agreed to practice yoga together to improve their flexibility and use cushions for support. Outcome. By incorporating yoga into their routine and using cushions for support, Emma and Jason successfully tried the lotus position. Emma's flexibility improved, and her concerns about balance were addressed through practice and patience. Their shared effort to try the position deepened their intimacy and connection, making their sexual experiences more fulfilling. Case study: Hannah and Luke. The situation. Hannah and Luke have been in a relationship for 5 years. Luke suggested trying the bridge position, where one partner supports their body with their hands and feet while the other partner enters from behind, to add excitement to their sex life. Hannah was worried about the physical demands and potential strain. Navigating the request. Hannah and Luke had a detailed conversation about the bridge position and its potential benefits. Luke shared his excitement, while Hannah expressed her concerns about physical strain. They agreed to incorporate strength training exercises into their routine and use the position for shorter periods to minimize strain. Outcome. By improving their physical strength and using the bridge position for shorter periods, Hannah and Luke found it to be an exhilarating addition to their sex life. Hannah's concerns were addressed through their preparation and careful approach. Their willingness to work together and try new things enhanced their sexual intimacy and satisfaction. Case study: Sarah and James. The situation. Sarah and James have been married for 9 years. James wanted to explore the wheelbarrow position, where one partner supports themselves on their hands while the other holds their legs, to add variety to their sexual experiences. Sarah felt uneasy about the position due to concerns about coordination and physical effort. Navigating the request. Sarah and James discussed the wheelbarrow position and how it could bring a new level of excitement to their intimate moments. James explained his interest, while Sarah shared her concerns about coordination and physical effort. They agreed to practice the position gradually, using a bed or couch for additional support. Outcome. By practicing gradually and using support from a bed or couch, Sarah and James were able to enjoy the wheelbarrow position without discomfort. Sarah's concerns about coordination and effort were mitigated by their careful approach and practice. Their shared exploration of the position brought novelty and excitement to their relationship, strengthening their bond and sexual satisfaction. Case study: Olivia and Michael. The situation. Olivia and Michael have been married for 6 years. Michael recently expressed a desire for Olivia to swallow during oral sex, which made Olivia feel uncomfortable and unsure about the request. Navigating the request. Olivia and Michael decided to have an open and honest conversation about Michael's request. Michael explained his desire, emphasizing how it could enhance his pleasure and intimacy. Olivia shared her discomfort and concerns about taste and hygiene. They agreed to research ways to make the experience more comfortable for Olivia, such as using flavored products or focusing on hydration and diet. Outcome. By addressing Olivia's concerns and finding ways to make her feel more comfortable, Olivia and Michael were able to explore this new aspect of their sexual relationship. Olivia's willingness to try and Michael's understanding of her boundaries helped strengthen their trust and intimacy. They approached the experience with care and consideration, which ultimately brought them closer together. Case study: Emily and Jack. The situation. Emily and Jack have been in a relationship for 8 years. Jack suggested they try double penetration using a dildo or another sex toy to add variety to their sexual experiences. Emily felt anxious about the idea due to concerns about discomfort and the intensity of the act. Navigating the request. Emily and Jack had a detailed discussion about Jack's suggestion. Jack explained his interest and the potential for increased pleasure. Emily shared her fears about discomfort and the intensity. They agreed to start slowly by incorporating smaller toys and gradually increasing in size as Emily felt more comfortable. They also decided to use plenty of lubrication and establish safe words to ensure mutual comfort and consent. Outcome. By taking a gradual and considered approach, Emily and Jack were able to explore double penetration in a way that felt safe and enjoyable for both. Emily's initial anxiety was alleviated by Jack's patience and respect for her boundaries. Their willingness to communicate openly and proceed at a comfortable pace strengthened their intimacy and trust, making the experience positive and exciting. Case study: Sarah and Daniel. The situation. Sarah and Daniel have been together for 5 years. Daniel expressed a desire to try the 69 position, hoping it would enhance their mutual pleasure and add variety to their sex life. Sarah was unsure about the position due to concerns about comfort and coordination. Navigating the request. Sarah and Daniel discussed Daniel's desire to try the 69 position and the potential benefits of mutual pleasure. Daniel explained his excitement about the position, while Sarah shared her concerns about comfort and finding the right angle. They agreed to try the position with a playful and open-minded approach, using pillows for support and adjusting their positions to find what worked best. Outcome. By approaching the 69 position with a playful and flexible attitude, Sarah and Daniel found that it added a new level of excitement and mutual pleasure to their sexual relationship. Sarah's concerns were addressed by using pillows for support and making adjustments as needed. Their willingness to experiment and communicate openly enhanced their connection and satisfaction, making the experience enjoyable and fulfilling for both. Case study: Jessica and Robert. The situation. Jessica and Robert have been married for 9 years. Robert recently suggested incorporating more spontaneity into their sexual relationship by having impromptu, intimate moments. Jessica felt uncomfortable with the idea due to her preference for planned and predictable routines. Navigating the request. Jessica and Robert had a candid discussion about Robert's desire for spontaneity and Jessica's need for predictability. Robert explained how spontaneous moments could add excitement and novelty to their relationship. Jessica shared her concerns and suggested finding a middle ground. They agreed to occasionally plan spontaneous activities within a flexible framework. Outcome. By finding a compromise, Jessica and Robert were able to add a touch of spontaneity to their relationship without causing discomfort. Jessica's willingness to be flexible and Robert's understanding of her needs helped them enhance their intimacy. The new approach brought freshness to their relationship, making their intimate moments more exciting and enjoyable. Case study: Lily and Ethan. The situation. Lily and Ethan have been together for 4 years. Ethan expressed an interest in exploring different types of erotic literature and using it to enhance their sexual experiences. Lily felt hesitant about reading erotic content, fearing it might set unrealistic expectations. Navigating the request. Lily and Ethan discussed Ethan's interest in erotic literature and its potential benefits. Ethan reassured Lily that the literature could serve as a tool for inspiration and not a benchmark for their relationship. They agreed to start with light, romantic erotica and read it together to ensure mutual comfort. Outcome. Reading erotic literature together allowed Lily and Ethan to explore new ideas and enhance their sexual experiences. Lily's initial hesitance faded as she realized the literature served as a fun and stimulating addition to their intimacy. Their shared activity fostered open discussions about desires and fantasies, strengthening their connection and understanding. Case study: Natalie and Chris. The situation. Natalie and Chris have been in a relationship for 6 years. Natalie suggested trying a more mindful approach to their sexual experiences, focusing on tantra and meditation. Chris was skeptical about the spiritual aspects and unsure how it would benefit their intimacy. Navigating the request. Natalie and Chris had an open discussion about the principles of tantra and how mindfulness could enhance their sexual connection. Natalie explained the benefits of slowing down and being present in the moment. Chris expressed his skepticism but agreed to try a few sessions of guided tantric meditation with Natalie to see if it resonated with him. Outcome. By practicing tantric meditation together, Natalie and Chris discovered a new level of intimacy and connection. Chris's skepticism turned into appreciation as he experienced the benefits of mindfulness in their sexual relationship. The practice helped them slow down, communicate better, and enjoy a deeper emotional and physical connection. Case study, Ella and Jake. The situation. Ella and Jake have been married for 5 years. Jake suggested they explore exhibitionism by being intimate in semi-public, yet private places. Ella felt anxious about the idea and was concerned about privacy and legality. Navigating the request. Ella and Jake discussed Jake's interest in exhibitionism and Ella's concerns. Jake explained his desire for the thrill and excitement it could bring. Ella shared her anxiety and the need for complete privacy. They agreed to start by finding secluded, legal places where they could ensure privacy and comfort. Outcome. By carefully selecting private and legal locations, Ella and Jake were able to explore exhibitionism in a way that felt safe and thrilling. Ella's initial anxiety was mitigated by the careful planning and consideration of her boundaries. Their shared exploration added excitement to their relationship and deepened their trust and communication. Case study, Sophia and Daniel. The situation. Sophia and Daniel have been together for 7 years. Daniel suggested incorporating more physical fitness activities into their routine to improve their overall health and sexual stamina. Sophia was concerned about the time commitment and whether it would feel like a chore. Navigating the request. Sophia and Daniel discussed the potential benefits of incorporating fitness into their routine and how it could enhance their sexual relationship. Daniel proposed starting with enjoyable activities that didn't feel like a burden, such as couples yoga or dance classes. They agreed to try different activities and find what they both enjoyed. Outcome. By trying various fitness activities together, Sophia and Daniel found a few that they both enjoyed, such as dance classes and hiking. These activities not only improved their physical health but also brought them closer together as a couple. The shared commitment to fitness enhanced their energy levels and sexual stamina, adding a new dimension to their intimacy. Case study, Hannah and Lucas. The situation. Hannah and Lucas have been married for 6 years. Lucas recently suggested incorporating a regular date night to rekindle their romance and improve their sexual intimacy. Hannah was concerned about the time commitment due to their busy schedules and family responsibilities. Navigating the request. Hannah and Lucas discussed the importance of regular date nights and how it could benefit their relationship. Lucas emphasized the need for dedicated time to reconnect, while Hannah expressed her concerns about managing time and family commitments. They agreed to start with a monthly date night and gradually increase the frequency as they found a routine that worked for both. Outcome. By committing to a monthly date night, Hannah and Lucas found that their relationship became more vibrant and connected. The dedicated time allowed them to focus on each other without distractions, leading to improved sexual intimacy and a stronger emotional bond. Their ability to prioritize each other despite their busy schedules significantly enhanced their relationship. Case study, Amanda and David. The situation. Amanda and David have been in a relationship for 5 years. David expressed a desire to explore open communication about their sexual fantasies to enhance their intimacy. Amanda felt nervous about sharing her fantasies, fearing judgment or rejection. Navigating the request. Amanda and David decided to have a structured discussion about their fantasies. They created a safe and non-judgmental space where they could share their desires openly. David reassured Amanda that her fantasies would be met with respect and understanding, and they agreed to start by sharing one fantasy each. Outcome. By fostering open communication about their fantasies, Amanda and David were able to explore new dimensions of their sexual relationship. Amanda's initial nervousness was alleviated by David's supportive response, and their shared openness brought them closer. The experience strengthened their trust and intimacy, making their relationship more dynamic and fulfilling. Case study, Kate and Eric. The situation. Kate and Eric have been together for 7 years. Kate suggested they try incorporating more sensory play into their intimate moments to enhance their experiences. Eric was unfamiliar with the concept and felt hesitant about trying something new. Navigating the request. Kate and Eric had a detailed conversation about sensory play and its potential benefits. Kate explained different elements of sensory play and how it could enhance their intimacy. Eric shared his hesitations and they agreed to start with simple activities, such as using blindfolds and experimenting with different textures. Outcome. By starting with simple sensory play activities, Kate and Eric found that it added a new level of excitement and intimacy to their relationship. Eric's initial hesitation gave way to curiosity and enjoyment, and their shared exploration brought them closer. Their willingness to try new things and communicate openly about their experiences enhanced their connection and satisfaction. Case study: Megan and Thomas. The situation: Megan and Thomas have been married for 10 years. Thomas expressed a desire to try incorporating mutual masturbation into their sexual routine to enhance their intimacy and understanding of each other's pleasure. Megan felt awkward about the idea and unsure how to approach it. Navigating the request. Megan and Thomas discussed Thomas's request and the potential benefits of mutual masturbation. Thomas explained how it could help them learn more about each other's bodies and preferences. Megan shared her feelings of awkwardness, and they agreed to start slowly, incorporating it into their foreplay. Outcome: by gradually incorporating mutual masturbation into their foreplay, Megan and Thomas discovered new ways to pleasure each other and deepen their connection. Megan's initial awkwardness diminished as she became more comfortable with the activity. Their willingness to communicate and explore together strengthened their intimacy and brought them closer. Case study: Chloe and Ryan. The situation: Chloe and Ryan have been together for 3 years. Ryan suggested they attend a couples retreat focused on improving intimacy and communication. Chloe was hesitant about the time and financial commitment required for the retreat. Navigating the request. Chloe and Ryan had an open conversation about the benefits of attending a couples retreat. Ryan explained how the retreat could help them learn new skills and improve their relationship. Chloe shared her concerns about the cost and time away from work. They agreed to research different options and choose a retreat that fit their budget and schedule. Outcome: by selecting a couples retreat that fit their needs, Chloe and Ryan were able to invest in their relationship meaningfully. The retreat provided them with tools to enhance their intimacy and communication, leading to a stronger and more fulfilling relationship. Their ability to compromise and prioritize their relationship despite initial hesitations resulted in a positive and transformative experience. Case study: Rachel and Ben. The situation: Rachel and Ben have been married for 7 years. Ben recently suggested incorporating more variety into their intimate activities by trying different sexual positions. Rachel felt apprehensive about this change due to past experiences and concerns about physical discomfort. Navigating the request. Rachel and Ben decided to talk openly about Ben's request. Ben explained his desire for variety and how it could enhance their intimacy. Rachel shared her concerns about comfort and safety. They agreed to research and select positions that were comfortable and enjoyable for both, starting with gentle transitions. Outcome: by choosing positions that took into account Rachel's comfort and gradually incorporating them into their intimate moments, Rachel and Ben discovered new levels of enjoyment. Their willingness to communicate and respect each other's needs strengthened their trust and intimacy, making their relationship more dynamic and satisfying. Case study: Laura and Mike. The situation: Laura and Mike have been dating for 4 years. Mike recently expressed interest in exploring BDSM elements in their sexual relationship. Laura was unfamiliar with BDSM and felt nervous about the idea. Navigating the request. Laura and Mike sat down to discuss Mike's interest in BDSM. Mike explained what aspects of BDSM he was interested in and reassured Laura that their comfort and safety were his top priorities. Laura expressed her fears and asked for time to learn more about it. They agreed to start with light, consensual activities and set clear boundaries and safe words. Outcome: by starting slowly and prioritizing communication and consent, Laura and Mike were able to explore BDSM in a way that felt safe and enjoyable for both. Laura's confidence grew as she became more comfortable with the activities, and their mutual trust deepened. The experience added excitement and a new dimension to their relationship. Case study: Sophie and Matt. The situation: Sophie and Matt have been together for 5 years. Sophie suggested trying a tantric sex workshop to enhance their emotional and physical connection. Matt was initially skeptical and unsure about the concept. Navigating the request. Sophie and Matt discussed the benefits of tantric practices and how it could improve their intimacy. Sophie shared her excitement about deepening their connection, while Matt expressed his reservations. They agreed to attend a beginner's workshop together to learn more before making any commitments. Outcome: attending the tantric sex workshop together opened up new avenues for intimacy and connection for Sophie and Matt. Matt found the experience enlightening and was pleasantly surprised by the benefits. Their shared experience and willingness to explore something new brought them closer, enhancing both their emotional and physical relationship. Case study: Olivia and Jack. The situation: Olivia and Jack have been married for 8 years. Jack suggested they watch erotic films together to spice up their sexual relationship. Olivia felt uncomfortable with the idea due to personal and cultural beliefs. Navigating the request: Olivia and Jack had an honest conversation about Jack's request. Jack explained his curiosity and the potential benefits for their intimacy. Olivia expressed her discomfort and concerns about the nature of the films. They agreed to find educational and tasteful erotic content that aligned with both of their values. Outcome: by choosing content that respected Olivia's comfort levels, Olivia and Jack found that watching erotic films together could indeed enhance their intimacy. The experience led to more open conversations about their desires and fantasies, fostering a deeper understanding and connection between them. Case study: Emma and Chris. The situation: Emma and Chris have been together for 10 years. Chris recently expressed a desire to have more frequent intimate moments, while Emma felt that their current frequency was adequate due to her busy schedule and stress. Navigating the request: Emma and Chris discussed Chris's request in depth. Chris explained his need for more frequent physical intimacy and how it helped him feel connected. Emma shared her stress and time constraints. They agreed to find a middle ground by planning specific nights dedicated to intimacy and ensuring quality time together without pressure. Outcome: by setting aside dedicated nights for intimacy, Emma and Chris found a balance that met both of their needs. Emma felt less pressured and more able to relax, while Chris appreciated the increased connection and frequency. Their ability to compromise and communicate effectively strengthened their relationship, making their intimate moments more fulfilling. Case study: Emily and Mark. The situation: Emily and Mark have been in a relationship for 8 years. Recently, Mark expressed an interest in incorporating sex toys into their intimate moments. Emily felt hesitant and unsure about this new idea. Navigating the request: Emily and Mark decided to have a candid discussion about Mark's request. Mark explained his reasons for wanting to try sex toys, emphasizing the potential for enhanced pleasure and variety. Emily shared her concerns and reservations, highlighting her unfamiliarity with using sex toys. They agreed to research together and start with a simple, non-intimidating toy that they both felt comfortable trying. Outcome: by choosing a beginner-friendly toy and exploring its use together, Emily and Mark found that the experience added a new dimension to their intimacy. Emily became more open to the idea, and their mutual willingness to communicate and respect each other's boundaries strengthened their emotional connection and trust. Their shared exploration of this new aspect of their sexual relationship brought them closer and added excitement to their intimacy. Case study: Alex and Jordan. The situation: Alex and Jordan have been dating for 3 years. Jordan recently expressed a desire to try a weekend getaway focused on intimacy and connection, which made Alex feel apprehensive due to their busy schedules and concerns about taking time off. Navigating the request: Alex and Jordan had an open discussion about Jordan's desire for the getaway. Jordan explained the importance of dedicating time to reconnect and strengthen their bond. Alex shared concerns about the logistics and timing but recognized the value of the idea. They agreed to plan the getaway during a less busy period and to keep it flexible and low pressure. Outcome: the weekend getaway turned out to be a refreshing and rejuvenating experience for both Alex and Jordan. By compromising on the timing and keeping the plans flexible, they were able to focus on each other without the stress of their daily routines. The experience helped them reconnect on a deeper level, enhancing their intimacy and appreciation for each other. Case study: Lisa and Tom. The situation. Lisa and Tom have been married for 10 years. Recently, Lisa expressed a desire to spend more time on foreplay to enhance their intimacy, while Tom was accustomed to their usual routine and felt uncertain about changing it. Navigating the request. Lisa and Tom decided to have a conversation about Lisa's request. Lisa explained how extended foreplay could enhance their emotional and physical connection, making their intimate moments more fulfilling. Tom shared his concerns about the change but was willing to try. They agreed to gradually extend their foreplay time, exploring different techniques and activities. Outcome. By gradually incorporating more time for foreplay, Lisa and Tom found that their intimate moments became more satisfying and emotionally connected. Tom began to appreciate the added excitement and depth it brought to their relationship. Their willingness to communicate openly and adapt to each other's needs helped them rediscover a new level of intimacy and satisfaction in their marriage. Case study: Megan and David. The situation. Megan and David have been together for 6 years. David recently suggested trying intimate activities in different locations within their home, while Megan felt unsure about stepping out of their usual bedroom setting. Navigating the request. Megan and David discussed David's suggestion and the reasons behind it, such as adding excitement and breaking the routine. Megan shared her hesitations about comfort and privacy. They agreed to start with small changes, such as moving to different rooms with a comfortable and private setup. Outcome. By experimenting with different locations gradually, Megan and David found that the change in setting added novelty and excitement to their intimate moments. Megan became more comfortable with the idea, and their shared willingness to try new things together strengthened their bond. The experience brought a fresh dynamic to their relationship, enhancing their connection and enjoyment.